Oh, aren't you lucky that my storage in my phone that I use for videos was full and cut the tone off for you? You don't like the tone of reality. You'd prefer the tone of, hey, I put this in my coffee. Oh, you should try this coffee. And but seriously, to an ecocentric man from Earth, that's the conversation type things I hear you guys having. Like, so not what's about to hit you in the face and your kids in their lifetime like you wouldn't believe. So it's pretty sad. And again, I'm reminding you that it is Saturday, the 3rd of every month, 9 a.m. Pacific time, that I will turn on my YouTube Live to answer questions. And this Saturday it'll be about COVID. Hopefully people will ask questions that leads to a subject. Now, if nobody shows up, I promise to be live 30 minutes reading a book that I think you should all read if you consider yourselves understanding the concept of reality. So let me finish this video here for now. So please look into this. Please wonder, okay, what question could I ask Martin on Saturday that starts with COVID and that leads to long-term problem solving, which means an ecocentric worldview. Okay, and if it goes well, I'll probably include one of these as my monthly, on the first of the month, of my series of Master of Science and ecocentric type worldviews of thinking. And remember, I've removed humanism from there because it's an ideology that's as dead as all religions ever were. Because the potential for it is no longer possible because we don't even have access to the higher functions of our brains anymore because of a variety of human domestication syndromes. I've been talking about this for 10
HsD,
years ago.
HsD.
And there's some video vlogs, channels I'm watching on YouTube where people are starting to realize that, mass psychosis or whatever.
They just have part of the picture.
And yeah, I don't mind if they become famous because it's spreading the message. Their message is incomplete, right? They haven't been working on it for as long as I have as a grand unification theory for the social sciences, and they don't need to talk to me if they don't want to, but at least there's a shift. That's what's important, is the shift going towards, starting to, use the higher functions of our brains. Please, people, show up for this. Please ask things. You can even be argumentative. I can deal with it. Don't expect a tie. Don't expect, a nice shirt. Don't expect a perfectly filmed video, but that's what you're going to get, I promise.
Do you ever know people like that make a promise and they don't come up with an excuse for not doing it? If they don't do it, it's really, they can provide proof that it's very rare that it happens, that they don't meet their promise, and it's a very good reason not to. So, by the way, just clarification again about humanism compared to religion. Religion has a link of the supernatural, so disconnecting you from reality. Humanism is connected to reality. It's just not connected to the reality of who you really are as a species, of the human condition. You are so way off at evaluating who you are and what the real human condition is, right? I specialize in this myself. My theory on HsD, which in part focuses on the types of mental illnesses that affect majorities, is a fact. And when you're ready to, accept this, any specialist in any field of the world, including fields that are not scientific because they are still part of the human condition, then I'll believe that you are capable at succeeding at even the solutions that would still, in part, allow you to, do some steps forwards while other steps backwards are happening during your lifetimes and your kids' lifetimes. So I, about a week ago or so, or more, I think, I subscribed to new Facebook groups, and I haven't done anything with them yet, but there's about a half a dozen of them that I will send the first part, this is the second part, of this invitation to. So hopefully somebody in there out of thousands will, walk the talk of the subject or who they claim to be, and they will show up. Otherwise, I'm reading a book, and I'm going to talk to you about it in that 30 minutes if nobody emails me questions on Saturday very soon.